Striker Scorpion 82 is now sponsored by Warhammer Combat Cards, a card battle game featuring your favourite Citadel miniatures from the 40k universe. Build your army decks, dominate opponents in player versus player action, collect and upgrade cards to fit your strategy, improve their power and unlock unique traits. Choose from all 40k factions, take part in campaigns based on iconic 40k battles, rise to the top of the leaderboard and win glory. Free to download and play. Link is in the video description below or on the channel homepage, and by using the unique link it helps support the channel. Thanks and enjoy the game. Right, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 2000 points, Harlequins versus Space Wolves. Right, so welcome to this 2000 points game, Harlequins versus Space Wolves. Just a friendly battle, this one. I don't think we've played this combination before, so this is the first time these two sides have clashed. So for Harlequins, a slight adjustment to their list. And then for the Space Wolves, a new experimental list for them as well, currently under development. They've played their 3 games and have done very well, so we should see the Space Wolves go through to the last state of our Season 9 battle reports. And Harlequins, I think they've got a few games to go. It's just a practice game for them here, for the Harlequins and also for the Space Wolves as well. So just before I run through the list here for the Harlequins, I mentioned the patrons at gold level. They get their names shouted out at the start of all of our battle reports. So that's Andrew Swan, Chris Heem, Frank Vivecki, Bob Longboy, Justin Burton, Longbow BB, Luke Schwengel, Marcus Anthony, Maxfield Knuckles, Michael Fry, Nathan Scrizuti, Nicholas Lucas, Paul Cook, Ray Cross, Tyler Summers, Will Wright, Dylan Moore, and Samuel Penanuri. So big thanks to them for their support at gold level, and they'll each get a patronic dice to use at some point during the game as well for some important dice roll during the battle. There's silver level. I'll call out their names at the end of the game, and at bronze the names go into the end credits of the video. All the proceeds on my Patreon page go to my local War Games club, SSWG. So a bit of community support. That's the club where I've been gaming at for a long time, and really it was thanks to that club that I got into Warhammer 40,000. We use much of their terrain for our games as well. It's just a bit of community support for them. So then for Harlequins, there's a slight adjustment here. You'll see that one of the Death Jesters is gone. I've spent the points on pistols instead. So extra fusion pistols been taken. I'm running a battalion detachment here with an extra relic being taken for this list. Yeah, it's an extra 2 relics been taken, so 10 CP available here for the Harlequins. First off then is a troop master. I've got 2 troop masters. The first one here equipped with a regular blade and fusion pistol, but taking the Twilight Fang sword relic for him. Then the second troop master, fusion pistol again, taking the Harlequin's Kiss, which I've upgraded to Segarax Rose, so it's damage 3 against infantry instead of D3. Then the Warlord here, it's a Shadow Seer, taking Twilight Pathways and Shards of Light for psychic powers, and swapping the ability out from Shield of Harm over to Veil of Illusion. So it's plus 6 inches to enemy shooting against Harlequin units within 6 inches of him, just to try and add some kind of level of protection. Then Warlord trait is Player of the Twilight on here, so there's a reroll available, and then able to harvest CPs as well during the game. Then on to troops, need 3 here for this battalion, so 3 Harlequin troop, so a squad of 5 equipped with Harlequin's Kisses, and through dropping the Death Jester here, spending points on more fusion pistols, so all taking fusion pistols, 5 instead of 1 in that squad. Then Harlequin's Caress, squad of 5, again all taking fusion pistols, and then all taking caresses. And then across here the Harlequin's Embrace, a squad of 6 taking 4 fusion pistols, and then all of the models taking the Harlequin's Embrace. 3 Starweavers, dedicated transports being taken. Then on to Elite's choices. 1 Death Jester, it's Red John is his nickname here, the one with the red cloak. So this one's taking Segarax Lament Relic. I'm swapping the standard power out to Harvester of Torment. So units of 6 or more that he targets, 1 hit will equal 3 hits coming through. It can be quite deadly when combining that with the Segarax Lament Relic shooting weapon. Then also taking Solitaire just here. Then on to Fast Attack. It's Skyweaver jet bikes, unit of 2, and then 2 units of 5, all equipped with Ziffer glaives and Haywire cannons. So then finally is heavy support, 3 Void Weavers being taken here for the Harlequins. They are an army that's done well in previous games, but a fresh challenge for them here as they take on the Space Wolves. Aaron Allen will take command of the Space Wolves here. He's taken command of them this season and has done well. He's led them to victory multiple times, so he'll command them here against the Clowns. Right, so Space Wolves here, experimental lists. Wolfen are gone, that's the main change, and Reaver's being brought in, so controversial unit choices, but we'll give them a spin here and see how well they do for the Space Wolves. So structure is a battalion, extra Warlord trait and relic being taken, so similar to the Harlequins, 10 CP available here for the Space Wolves list. First HQ choice is a Dreadnought, it's Bjorn the Fell-Handed, taking the Twin Las Cannon and the True Claw, close combat weapon. Then taking a Wolf Priest, Librarian here, Living Lightning and Stormcaller are the 2 psychic powers for him. Then Frost Axe and Plasma Pistol as modelled there. Then taking Armour of Russ, so a 2+ save, a 4+ invuln save, and he can force an enemy unit to fight last for him. And then third HQ choice is it was a Wolfguard Battle Leader. I've now upgraded him back to a Wolf Lord on Thunderwolf Mount, Storm Shield and Thunderhammer for him. Paying the points for a Relic, Pelt of Beowulf, so -1 to hit and -1 to wound against him in close combat, just try and make him a bit more durable. Warlord trait is actually Imperium's Sword from the Space Marine book, so he can reroll his charges, and on the charge he gets +1 strength and +1 at attack. Yeah, now just checking, also applies if he is charged or performs an heroic intervention, so he gets the benefits for that. So it's not a third relic being taken, it's actually special issue war gear being granted to him. It's quite straightforward, it's Adamantine Mantle, so a 5+ Feel No Pain. Again, just to try and make him a bit more durable on the battlefield. So that's the 3 HQ choices here for the Space Wolves. Then on to troops, taking 3 squads here of Blood Claws. Each squad has a Terminator buried inside. So this Terminator taking the Twin Lightning Claws, same with this one, and then across here, Thunderhammer and Storm Shield for this one. Squads of 1 Terminator +6 Blood Claws, all equipped with bolt pistols and chainswords. So then on to Elite's choices. Murderfang, the character Dreadnoughts in the list. So too is a Venerable Dreadnought, and across here, so Blizzard Shield and the Great Fenrisian Axe for him. And then Reavers, yes, they're Elite's choices here. So 2 squads of 5, 1 equipped with the carbines and 1 equipped with the pistols and blades. So debut for them, interesting to see how well they perform in this battle and what kind of use they are on the battlefield. And then on to Fast Attack here, 2 units of 3 Thunderwolf Cavalry. Power Axe being taken for the squad leader, the rest equipped with chainswords, and all of them equipped with storm shields. And then finally, heavy support, 2 units of long fangs, squads of 6. Inside there is a Terminator, and the heavy weaponry really going on him. So Typhoon missile launcher and Storm bolter on each of those Terminators. So 2 squads the same. The rest of the models equipped with bolters for those 2 squads. That's the list then for the Space Wolves. We will see how well they cope with the Harlequins. Harlequins quick enough around the board. There's some element of speed here for the Space Wolves with the cavalry element that they have. But Harlequins quicker. There's that invuln save, but there's perhaps more durability with the Space Wolves, and they can certainly hold their own in close combat. We'll go on to scenario and deployment now for this battle. Okay, so we have a mission here for this battle. Vital Intelligence is the name of the scenario here. It's a deployment zone looking something like this. So deployment zone here in this corner, then one across the other side. There's 6 objectives in this game, 4 of them in no man's land. So 1, 2, 3 just there, and then number 4 is just the other side of that ruin. And then 2 home objectives, one in this corner. This is the deployment zone for the Harlequins, and then one across the other side. Just behind the pipes, just over there, is the other objective marker for the Space Wolves. So then for primaries, domination here, the control of 2 or more objective markers at the start of the command phase is worth 5 points, 3 or more is worth another 5 points, and if you control more than the opponent, it's worth another 5 points on top of that. There is the data intercept secondary here, so you've got to clear an objective, hold it, to perform the action. Then at the start of your next command phase, you get a number of points depending on the number of objectives that you hold. And then also there's data terminals rule here. So if you hold an objective and then move off of it, you still count as holding that objective even if you don't have models in range. What we'll do now is go on to choice of secondaries next here. Each of us will pick 3. I'll maybe cover terrain here as well at this point. So these larger ruins, this one here, this one across the other side, and this one in this corner here, we're going to play as light cover, breachable defence, but also obscuring terrain, just a bit of extra line of sight blocking. Regular ruins here, Munitorum armoured containers, the usual rules for pipes, and they're going to play these larger buildings as Munitorum armoured containers. So exposed position on top, but you can shelter behind to get light cover. Infantry models within 3 inches. So that's terrain. We'll go on to secondaries now. Both of us will pick 3 each. Okay, so secondaries have been chosen here. Aaron's gone for deploy scramblers. The Reavers may well be able to help out with that secondary. Warrior Pride, so that's points being awarded for things like charges and being in engagement range of enemy units. So Space Wolves basically being rewarded for getting stuck into close combat, and then Assassinate as well. Harlequins have 5 characters to try and bring down. Harlequins have gone for engageable fronts, that's having units in table quarters. Assassinate, killing characters. Aaron has 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a couple of character dreadnoughts there, so there's 4 characters to go after. And then we've gone for grind them down as well, so trying to destroy more enemy units in a turn, picking up points for that. So that's secondaries chosen. We'll start alternating placing units on the board next. Right, just to mention the terrain that we're using in this game, the battle map's from GameMet.eu, so rolls out nice and flat, then we simply place the terrain on top and then add in some boxes and barrels and stones and scatter just to blend the whole thing in. I believe this is the Chem Zone mat here, and then using 2 sets of the Fallout Zone terrain from GameMet.eu. So you can see it here, this chemical plant here, these ruins, these larger ruins here, all part of that set. 2 sets being used to fill up this board. I have done my own sort of weathering technique here. There should be a video of that on the channel. You can check that out, how within the space of an hour you can just, very, very quickly upgrade the paint job on the terrain here and get it to match in with this mat just nicely. But that's the terrain and mat. You can check out GameMet.eu for your supplies of battle mats and pre-painted terrain. Okay, so deployment complete for both sides. Harlequins here, a lot of units clustering around the Shadows here with his Veil of Illusion ability, adding an extra 6 inches range for firepower when these are being shot at. So 1 Void Weaver, the Solitaire, Red John, the Death Jester, and then 2 Star Weavers with troops inside. This squad here of the Harlequins Caress. The Troop Master with the Twilight Fang is in with them as well. And then across here, the Harlequins Embrace squad inside this one. The other squad, third troop, is across here over on this flank. Inside there is a squad with the Harlequins Kisses, and they've been joined by the Troop Master with the Harlequins Kiss as well. Another Void Weaver, large unit of bikers, making use of this line of sight block in terrain. And then across here, the second unit of bikers, a small unit of 2, and then finally the third Void Weaver on the right hand side. No reserves at all here for the Harlequins. Everything that they have is on the table. We'll go around the other side of the board and take a look at the Space Wolves deployment. So a bulk of infantry on the right hand side here for the Space Wolves, Rune Priest at the back, Long Fangs next to him, and then 1, 2, 3 units of Blood Claws all on this right hand side. Venerable Dreadnought here, then 2 units of Thunderdwarf Cavalry, 1 and then 2, and then right in amongst them is the Wolf Lord. Second unit of Long Fangs, just making use of this terrain. Then Murderfang on the extreme left-hand side, and then Beyond the Fell-Handed anchoring at the back. Aaron does have reserves. The 2 units of Reavers have gone into Deep Strike, so they can use their grav shoots to Deep Strike in turn 2 onwards anywhere on the board more than 9 inches away from enemy units. So it may be thinking more of a tactical use for the Reavers with Deploy Scramblers. They do have a mission, and then maybe in the later turns they can contribute to the fight and get stuck into close combat. That is deployment done for both sides. It's a case of rolling up to see who goes first. Whoever rolls the highest must take the first turn. Both armies wouldn't mind going first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be the end of the world either way. But we'll roll up here. I'm Xenos Scum, so after me, it's a 2. I think Aaron's going to go first here. He will. He's rolled a 3. So Space Wolves will go first in this game. A lot of speed here for the Harlequins. They are quick and nimble. They can move around the table very, very quickly indeed. Space Wolves, slower elements of their force, but if they can get into close combat, they can let loose a dazzling display of attacks here. And there is that cavalry wing that's quick enough across the board. We're going to the first turn of the game. It will be the Space Wolves that go first. Okay, so movement complete here for the Space Wolves. They're going to take the fight to the Harlequins as much as possible, so sending the cavalry straight down the middle. 2 units of 3, the Wolf Lords with them, and Murderfang running up behind as well. Covering firepower is going to come from the Long Fangs, Beyond the Fell-Handed, Blood Claw. Oh no, this is another Long Fang unit that's gone upstairs here with a view through the window. Then Venerable Dreadnought here, Rune Priest here. This unit's deploying scramblers. Yes, performing an action. These units advancing. This squad has reached this objective. So infantry squad's moving out, cavalry down the middle. Movement is complete. So we'll go into psychic phase next for the Space Wolves. Yeah, so it's a storm cooler. Here's the power, just to manifest that on a 6. That'll give light cover to units nearby.
Nope.
No, so if Aaron wants to command reroll.
Don't think so, I don't think it's...
Yeah, it's going to save it. Yeah, because this unit's getting light cover anyway. This unit's sheltered, so it's going to leave it. Okay. It's been... Oh, yes, of course. This is obscuring here. So all these units are hidden away anyway. So that is Psychic Phase finished. It's been a long time since we've had a Psyker in the Space Wolves list, but the Rune Priest is back. We're going to Shooting Phase next. Space Wolves do have some firepower available. Right, okay, so it comes. The first opening shot.
Yeah, so I'm going to put Bjorn into your bikes.
The bikers here, okay. So lightning fast reactions, no point. These are on -1 to hit rolls anyway, and you can't stack up the minuses. So 2 shots needed 3s. 2 hits, 3s to wound. 1 wound comes through.
Yeah, may as well.
Yeah, it's got CP to spend.
Yep.
2 come through, so I'm going to take 2 4+ invulnerable saves, which we pass 1, and I may as well try and command reroll this one. So here it comes. We do, so that's blocked on the invuln save, and then the Warlord's on the table. So roll a 1, which we do. We get the CP back. For that, that's Player of the Twilight, I believe, the Warlord trait on him. Yeah, I can use that for Aaron's stratagems being used as well, but we rolled a 1 anyway, so there's no need to roll up. We only gain 1 out of those per turn.
That's it, because the cyclone missile launchers are out of range.
Out of range, because of
Additional 6 inch.
because the additional 6 inches from the trait here on the shadows here. So it's worked here. We've created a phantom extra 6 inches, and it stopped Aaron from firing his Typhoon missile launchers. Okay, so firepower comes to an end. Obviously, no charges to take place. Turn over, and we're prepared to go on to turn 1 now for the Harlequins. Yes, no points picked up here at all for the Space Wolves on turn 1. So Harlequins now, we're going to their first turn. Do they commit? They could get some charges in straight away, or do they hold back? We'll see. We're going to turn 1 for the Harlequins next. Okay, moving for the Harlequins on their turn 1. Scattering here all across the board, spreading out in a large sort of crescent shape here. So I have advanced with this Void Weaver, moving out here to claim this objective on the extreme right-hand side. The unit of 2 bikers has done a regular 16-inch move, has got them to there and again in range of this objective marker. Regular move from these bikers, swinging out to this right-hand side. You can see their line of sight, you can go across there. And then, reckon cavalry can't go through the ruin. It's the Thunderwolf cavalry keyword can't get through there. Beasts, infantry and swarms can. So I've sort of formed a blocking shape here to try and stop the cavalry from sweeping around. If they do make it through, they'll have to get through the vehicles first of all. So Void Weaver here, Star Weaver here, characters clustering together on the objective, and then tucked behind them is another Star Weaver with a troop inside. So trying to coax the cavalry forwards here into the what could be the the Valley of Death. We're just saying there's not much option for them. They can't really hide. It would be pointless, and so they've really got to go after the Harlequins and play aggressively. So that's what they're doing. Then across here, Void Weaver swinging around here, and also Star Weaver with a troop inside. And then the bikers, 16-inch move plus a guaranteed 6 for an advance. They can charge the Skyweaver jet bikes swinging right out onto that flank to go after that objective, and the Blood Claws have moved onto it. So that's movement done. Psychic Phase, yes, coming up next with the shadows here. Alright, so no smite going ahead here, range 18. I was playing them as 1000 Suns, range 24. I've got to get out of chaos mode here. It's range 18 for smite, also shards of light as well. So nice, no Psychic Phase here, just short of 18 inches. So we're going to Shooting Phase for the Harlequins next. So I'm going to fire with the bikers first of all. They've moved around the terrain and can see the Venerable Dreadnought. So I'm going to offload our haywire shots and may as well take the opportunity to shoot at him. So 5d6 shots, opening salvo here. It's okay, it's average. So we've got 10, 16 shots coming through here. So just Aaron could pop smoke, but there's no point. We're on -1 anyway for advancing. So we're looking for 4s. And I think Aaron's going to be happy enough. It's a terrible roll. Only 4 have made it through. So it's 4s for mortal wounds. Yeah, we've recovered a bit here. So those 6s are good. So if it's a vehicle, you roll a wound roll of 4+ this weapon. Target suffers a mortal wound in addition to any other damage. If the wound roll is 6+, it's D3 mortal wounds. So this one's not going to wound at all. That failed to wound, but it's going to cause a mortal. We'll come back to mortal wounds in just a moment. There's 2 saves required here at AP -1 on the Venerable Dreadnought. So blocks 1, takes a wound. So 1 wound goes through, then a mortal wound, then 2d3.
Okay.
So that's 5 mortal wounds, so 6 wounds in total.
Power of contempt.
Yes, good move. So 5 of those wounds are mortals, yeah. And it's 5 just to block.
Block 3 of them.
Oh, good play. Very, very good play. Well done. So 3 wounds taken in total. And Aaron limiting the damage here with good use of a stratagem. Venerable Dreadnought survives.
Oh, and he has 6 up.
Yeah, no, we'll leave it to see what people say in the comments section. We're wondering if Aaron can play that stratagem, 5+ to ignore the mortal wounds, and then also get the ability, the built-in ability of 6+ feel no pain. We're going to play it that he can. Correct us if we're wrong. And blocked a further one. Okay, fair enough. So 2 wounds taken in total. Dreadnought in very healthy condition. So I'm going to start putting some shots across here into the blood claws. So we've got a void weaver here. We'll put all of its shots. We'll do the D3 type shot first of all. So 3 shots.
Would you say benefiting from
light cover
here?
Yeah, I reckon so. Yep. And then we'll go 3s for hits, 3s for wounds at strength 6. Yes, 2 wounds come through. This is the prismatic cannon that's being fired, and we've fired the focused option here. AP -3.
Okay, so it becomes -2.
Yeah, 5s.
Nope.
No, these are D3 damage each. So the first one, it's so 1 marine. I could try and command reroll that one just to kill a few more. Probably not worth it. We'll leave it at that. We'll be happy enough killing a marine, so 1 can be removed from play. Then we'll go for the 2 shuriken cannons, needing 3s. Terrible. Wound comes through. That's -3 for shuriken. So
Nope.
okay, so wound taken. Then we'll go Starweaver, put his shots in, same target. It's looking for 3s. 3s. There's another 6 there, another one at -3, and 2 at 2+.
Okay, so
for cover.
5, and then
1 at 5. No, it's another marine slain, yeah. Okay, so 2 marines slain from that squad, 5 remain from the Blood Claws unit. So we're switching over to this flank now to offload everything we have into the closest unit of Thunderwolf Cavalry. We'll go for the D3 shot option as well with this one. So just the 1 shot here, which misses, and then shuriken cannons. It's going to be a grinding process here. Thunderwolf Cavalry are tough. I think they're 4 wounds now as well. And they received an extra wound. So 3s to wound, and there's another 6. So that's AP -3, so Aaron can take invuln save on that one, 4+ for the shield.
Nope.
And then a regular save of 2+.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the bonus, the +1 to the armor saves for the storm shield. We'll fire at the same target with this one. It's looking for 3s. All of them. 6s are very useful. Yeah, there's 1. So 4 saves of 2+, first of all, and 1 save of 4+. No, wound taken. Okay. We'll repeat again. This one, 3s, and 3s. 1 save of 2+. Yeah, that's the 1. Another wound taken. Aaron tempted to go for the command reroll. It'd be an easy save to make. It's going to use it. Okay, 2 up.
Yep.
Alright, blocked. And then we'll go here, same target. So D3 shots. I'll go Patronic, just to show everyone how useful Patreons are. Maxfield Knuckles, they get the result that you need. Ugh, maybe next time. 1 shot, which misses. Prismatic Cannon's not too good this turn. And then Shuriken Cannon, 2 of them. 3s. 3s, double 6, nice. So 2 saves of 4+. Going to bring one of these wolves down. Another wound comes through, and then a save of 2+.
Yep.
Passed, all right. So 3 wounds in total on one of those models, but they're all still on the board. So I'm going to fire into them with these. So 2d6 shots. Ugh. This is haywire cannons. Designed to go against vehicles here. Well, weird, 666. 5 to win. 2 wounds come through, AP -1. So 3 ups.
Fine.
Blocked. Still hunting to trying to bring down that one model. It's bike ascent. I guess I've got to use these. So we'll put them in 5d6 shots. Same target. Okay, lots of shots here. 20 shots to come through. But not a vehicle target though. They've been limited with how effective these can be. So looking for 3s. And then 5. Strength 4, toughness 5. 5's are good. Yep, -1 and then +1 for the storm shield. So 3 ups. Bound to get the model here. Got him, finally. It's taken 5 power from half the army. 1 Thunderwolf cavalryman removed from play. Okay, we'll go to Red John here. Segarak's Lament. We'll fire at the Long Fangs upstairs. It's a unit of 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, so each hit will count as 3 hits. Going to fire the whale shot. This is damage 3 here. And if we can get that through, then we might be able to cause that unit a bit of trouble. So here comes the shot, needing a 2. No. Michael Fryer. 2s for a hit. Okay, hit comes through. That's now going to count as 3 hits, and then we're going to try and wound on 3s at strength 6. 2 come through. These are at AP -3.
-2 for cover.
Cover, yep. So 5s. Oh, 6 and 4, blocked 1. Okay, so it's going to be damage 3, model slain, and then for each model that's slain, it's a good job Aaron blocked one of those, it's D3 mortal wounds on top of that. So 3 mortal wounds can be added to that squad as well. Nasty enough stuff here from Red John. So I think that's pretty much it for firepower. Pretty good shooting from the Death Jester here. We'll go on to charges. There is one charge to take place. It's the bikers with an early attack on the extreme left-hand side. We'll go on to charges next. Okay, charge has gone ahead quite straightforwards, going into this squad of 5 Blood Claws. So 20 attacks. We're playing these Harlequins as Frozen Stars, an extra attack on the charge. We've paid 2 CP for Malicious Frenzy, so it's going to give us +1 to the wound rolls here for the Zifferglaives. So 20 attacks in total, in 3s. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's great. Happy enough with that, above average. Then 3s to wound, it's going to become 2s to wound. Here. Good job, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's the extra. All of them. Whoa. Okay, -2.
Okay.
So 15 saves here at -2, and the damage 2 as well. So this squad is in trouble. You're going to have to heroically tank it on the Termy. 5. Oh, it doesn't matter, it's 5s all round, isn't it?
5s all round, yeah.
Yeah, so regular Marines can take the hits first of all.
15.
May as well, yeah, just roll the whole lot together.
Okay.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Damage 2.
Oh, the damage 2.
Yeah, no, long gone. Okay, squad destroyed very rapidly here. Nasty stuff from the bikers. They saw the opportunity, they've swung around and have cleared this unit off the board. Yes, we've gone for Curtain Falls here. 2 CP it's cost. It's been quite expensive in command points, this manoeuvre, but it's cleared Aaron off an objective, so it's stopped 5 points from coming through on primaries, and it's kept the bikers safe as well, so it'd be useful to keep them alive for as long as possible. So that's combat's resolved here. So striking quickly on this corner and then pulling back quickly with the bikers to preserve them for as long as possible. That's the turn finished. We'll see if we picked up any points for secondaries here. Yeah, okay. Secondaries then. Engage in the fronts across here. Table quarters, 3 table quarters occupied. So 2 points picked up for that. And grind them down. We did win it this turn, so 3 points picked up for that. So Harlequins off the mark here. 5 victory points, very early stages at this point in the game. Space Wolves will continue to hunt their prey here, but at the moment the Harlequins prove to be elusive. We'll go on to turn 2 for the Space Wolves coming up next. Alright, so we're on turn 2. I'll have to go around the other side of the board in just a moment to cover some of the movement, but a fair number of units now crossing the halfway line, moving deeper into Harlequins territory here. So maybe call out this unit here. Reavers have turned up inside my deployment zone to deploy scramblers, and that'll be their mission complete, as well as landing there and fulfilling that or helping to fulfill that secondary. We've now got a headache unit to try and deal with. They certainly can't be ignored, that Primaris unit there, so good play. Then 2 cavalrymen have claimed this objective. The other unit of 3 have moved straight through here with a possible charge. Murderfang's moved up with them, and so too has the Thunderwolf, or the Lord on the Thunderwolf mount. So advance of him.
Nope, that's just 10.
Regular move and a regular move from those. Okay, and then round the other side of the table, 10 inches, right, yeah, Aaron's already measured this. A 10-inch charge will put them in against the bikers. As Venerable Dreadnought moving across, Blood Claws and Rune Priests moving through. Holding position here with these 2 Long Fang units, and Bjorn the Fell-Handed happy to sit on the objective at the back with his las cannon support. There is another unit that's turned up. Another unit of Reavers has arrived, deploying inside the building just here. So all those Reavers need to do is next turn deploy scramblers, and that will complete that secondary. So that's what Aaron's chosen to do with the Reavers. I think it's a good choice, using them to fulfill that secondary. We'll go on to Psychic Phase next. So Aaron's going to try Stormcaller here. Harlequins, we've backed off. We can't do that forever. Space Wolves going aggressive, and Harlequins are going to have to react at some point. Here comes Stormcaller, needing a 6. And 11. Certainly called in the storm this time. Okay, so Space Wolves units within 6 inches count as being gaining the benefit of light cover. Anything else? We'll check. Yeah, maybe some range could be a problem here. Just check. 18. No, so out of range. Okay, shooting phase next. So Bjorn the Fell-Handed to start off again, going into the bikers. 3s.
2 hits.
3s again. 2 wounds. He's going to get one of them. 4 pluses to save. Save 1. And I will command reroll this one. 4 plus. And I'll go Patronic with Nathan Skrazuti. Patronic. Done it. Sire from Aaron. We'll try and regain the CP on a 1. We do. It doesn't cost us anything. We've got that one for free. Okay. Moving on. Right, okay. Aaron's going to burn his cherub here. The Long Fangs are going to fire down into the bikers, determined to try and cause trouble for them.
So 3s.
So you're doing the whole lot in one go?
Signum, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. -1 because of me, +1 because of the signum. Okay.
Okay, so 3s.
3s to wound. 2 come through. Tempted to go for a command reroll. These will be D6 damage if they get through.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. 3 make it through. 4 plus invuln saves. Passed all of them except 1. Oof. And then the damage roll. Patronic.
Yes.
He's been forgetting up to this point. Andrew Swan to kick off here. 3 or more. 5. Biker destroyed. Okay, not sure how much Andrew hates Harlequins, but he's helped to kill one of the bikers here.
Okay. And same again from
the other one.
Quad. Yeah.
Right, okay. Ganging up on the bikers once again.
3s, yeah.
Okay, the -1 helping us out.
Okay. 3s, right, okay. So
2 more make it through. There's a good chance of... I'll save my Patronics here. I'm going to need help later on. Looking for 4s. I've got 1, but failed with the other.
Okay.
D6, Chris Heem. Can he kill a clown?
He can.
Another one slain. Oh dear. Okay. Not sure of how much Chris hates Harlequins, but he's again helped to bring one of the bikers down. There's two of them slain. It's always sad to see them go, but they're often attract a lot of attention. Yeah, well, that's what the Long Fangs are in the list for. A bit of firepower support, and they've done exactly that. They've picked off a couple of bikers at long range here. So good shooting from them. Well-directed firepower. Charges.
Yeah, there are a few. Yeah.
Some charges here. Interesting. We'll roll up and see which ones make it in. Yeah, okay, so we've got a 10-inch charge. It's re-rollable. I think it's the Imperium Sword grants that to him. And then a 7-inch charge will put the regular Thunderwolf cavalry in.
Right, we'll do the Wolf Lord first.
Okay, 10-inch charge, re-rollable. Snake Eyes stumbles, gets back up, and launches him. Oh, no, it doesn't make it in. Okay.
We'll send the Thunderwolf cavalry in then.
Needing a 7.
That
is a 6. Agonising. Got to, you have to. No! Oh. Ouch.
Okay, these guys, yep, 10.
10-inch charge across here.
Yeah.
Blood Claws going in. No. Ah, painful.
I think these guys could make it in on a 12, or they used to. No, actually, they're a bit closer than that.
9?
9, actually.
Okay. Yeah, just checking the rules for this. It's an obstacle and difficult ground, so it's an extra 2 inches to add on. So 9-inch becomes an 11-inch charge. Nope. No, not gone ahead. Okay, charges. Harlequins then backed off. Yeah, Harlequins backed off just enough then for those charges not to go ahead here. Yeesh. Okay, so we'll end here. No contact taking place for the Space Wolves. It looks like the Harlequins are going to get the first strike. Aaron's got tons of command points available, so he will be able to interrupt play, but may have to brace himself here for a multi-Harlequin charge. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll calculate victory points here on turn 2 for the Space Wolves, give you an idea of the score. Yeah, so 0 points here at this stage. Nothing for Warrior Pride, not getting into close combat. Primaries need to control 2 objectives. Aaron only controlling 1. He was on 2, but the Harlequins cleared him off of the objective over on that flank. So turn finishes here. Turn 2 is over. We'll go on to the second turn for the Harlequins. They are poised to strike here. The Space Wolves have been lured towards them, and Harlequins could coordinate a broad offensive on multiple fronts. We'll see what they decide to do. Is it the point in the game now where the clowns go in for the kill? We'll see. We'll go on to their turn 2 coming up next. Alright, so we're on turn 2 here for the Harlequins. Just mentioned the coins. Got a limited number of those left. There is a sale on at the moment. A good number of them have been sold. I've got a few left. They're shipping worldwide. Available as individual coins or as packs of 6 to use in your own games of 40k as objective markers. So you've got a design like this. The Scorpion's head, the channel logo on that side. And then you can flip it over. You've got like an objective marker style design on the other side as well. But I'm not planning to get these redone at all. So once they're gone, they're gone. There is 20% off the coins at the moment, so check out the Etsy store. Link for that is in the video description below. But once these coins are gone, they'll not be back. So if you do want a coin or a pack of 6 of them, then grab them whilst stocks last. Okay, so movement done on turn 2 for the Harlequins. 5 points picked up for primaries, for controlling 2 primaries at the start of the turn. So it's a typical trick here from the Harlequins. We've done it with the Drukhari as well. Shifting play, moving units across the board and ganging up in one area. So we're going after this central cluster of Space Wolves around here. Going to put our focus on those. And then this unit of 2 here on this objective as well. So backing off over in this direction, we've left 1 Void Weaver across here just for engaging all fronts. It's worth 2 victory points to us. The bikers, instead of going that way, they've come back this way to try and deal with the Reavers, but at the same time let off some shots against the Venerable Dreadnought. Then the rest of the units have shifted across here to join this attack against the Thunderdwarf Cavalry and Murderfang. Bikers have jumped across to be closer to Murderfang to let off their haywire shots against him. Unit of 2 have moved up against this unit of Thunderdwarf Cavalry on this side. Then on the train here, unit that can fly, landing on the train and going to shoot through against the Reavers inside the ruin and claiming the objective at the same time. Then the other issue is interrupt play. We need to try and get 1 strike in and then compensate for wherever Aaron's going to interrupt play of his unit. So we've got to be careful. Solitaire's jumped across in this direction. We've played a blitz move with him. So extra movement, 20-inch move in total, and he's gone up to 10 attacks. Then these units have shifted across 2 vehicles here on top. Shadow Seer with them, and then Red John, the Death Jester. This unit here of Harlequin troop has moved across from here. It's jumped across, and we're going to use our fusion pistols. Disembarking here, regular move with this troop, and the troop master as well. There's a nasty sting with these. It's the number of fusion pistols available here to the Harlequins. It could cause a lot of trouble for the Thunderdwarf Cavalry before melees get to take place. We'll go on to psychic phase for the Harlequins next. Okay, so we're going to go for smite here first of all. Dead ahead, so it goes off on a 9, no problem. Nothing Aaron can do, so we'll go for D3 mortal wounds. It's 3 mortal wounds on the Thunderdwarf Cavalry. So Aaron's not enough to slay a model, but ouch. And then we'll go for Shards of Light. I believe that's a 7, which we achieve. So Shards of Light is D3 mortal wounds and -1 leadership. I knew that was coming. Another 3 mortal wounds. So model slain and 2 wounds will roll over onto the next model. Ouch. 6 mortal wounds dished out there in the psychic phase. We'll now go on to shooting phase next. Right, so we're going to go here. This troop that's inside, there's 4 pistols. We'll pull the pin on a plasma grenade as well, and then a shuriken pistol shot. We're going to put it into these Thunderdwarf Cavalrymen. Just leaning over the side of their vehicle here, letting loose with the fusion pistol shots. They've all hit. 3s to wound. 2 wounds come through. Invuln saves here. Required.
2 pass.
Blocked both. Well done for the Emperor. A plasma grenade. 5 shots. Those have hit. A wound comes through at AP -1. So 3 up.
Yep, fine.
Passed, and a shuriken pistol. Hits and doesn't wound. Okay, so that's their firepower done. Next, we'll turn to the bikers. We'll put some haywire shots into Murderfang. It's the cleaner way of trying to bring him down. So, I'm mighty tempted to come on and reroll that one. You can reroll a number of shots. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go for Nicholas Lucas, working our way down the pile. Number of shots, 5, much better. Okay, so 5 and then 8. Okay, so 3s. Oh, disaster. Look at that. Gonna need a brilliant roll here. Not good at all. Not good at all. So there's 1 save to make it AP -1. It's normal armour.
Fine.
Passed, yeah. A mortal wound plus D3. 2 more. So 3 mortal wounds caused on Murderfang. Whether it's worth the stratagem, ignoring mortal wounds.
No.
Gonna leave it. Okay, so 3 wounds taken. Gonna fire that whilst I remember. Hallucinogen grenade launcher. Fundorf cavalryman. He's looking for a hit. 2. I think that's it is a hit. He's ballistic skill 2+. It's leadership of 8. Right, so we've got to try and beat that if we can, which we do not. Okay, would have been D3 mortal wounds. Okay, we're going to fire Red John upstairs. Same target. We don't get the extra hits though this time. I'm just going to do the one-shot weapon, see if we can pick off a model, is the idea. So 2s. Ah, it's a 1. Okay, so missed with him. Just going to chuck a load of shuriken into the cavalryman. Or not. They are, I don't know how you describe these dice. They're fickle. Fickle is the word, exactly right. So, next one. Yeah, okay, 3s to wound. 1 comes through at -3, so a 4+ invuln save can be taken.
Nope.
Failed, so wound taken, but still not enough to slay the model. We'll go for the next transport. A lot of DACA available here. So next one, 6 shots. 3s to wound. Yep. So 3 at 2+, and 1 at 4+.
So 4+. Yep.
Passed, and 2s. Passed. Well done. So here we fired all the Starweavers. Void Weaver here. It's going to offload double shuriken into the cavalry, and then we'll put a lance shot into Murderfang here. So we'll try and strike him first of all. Hit. We do wound, strength 8. I think that's -4.
Okay.
So it's going to go straight through.
Yep.
So -1 damage. We'll go Patronic here. We'll go Samuel Penanuri here for damage. It's a 4. Nice. -1. 3 damage taken. Okay, that's a good result coming through there. Okay. Then 6 shots. So a lot of concentrated firepower coming through here. 3s. This is into the Thunderwolf cavalry. And there's a 6. So 1 save, a 2+, 1 save, a 4+.
2+.
Oh!
He's gone, and 4+. Nope.
No. Okay. So model slain, and a wound on the sergeant. Okay, so fired this boat here, full of troop. This troop here hasn't fired. We'll fire their fusion pistols, 5 of them. Try and pick off the last Thunderwolf cavalryman. It's pretty much the only target for them. So looking for 3s. If these get through, it's just going to hurt here. All wounded. Or those 4 have wounded, so 4 ups. Ooh, he's long gone. Yeah. 8 damage. Target destroyed. Nasty stuff. Good upgrade, I think, adding those pistols on. Nasty enough. Okay, so talking to pistols, 5 fusion pistol shots at close range into the Wolf Lord. Okay, there's no kind of rerolls available. 3s to wound. Oh, just the 1. Got off lightly there. Not saved. Command reroll.
Yeah.
I think now's the time.
I'll go Patronic.
Yes, Frank for Fecky.
Oh, it's a 3.
No. Yeah, no, it's old rules here. Fusion pistol. 2d6 choosing the best. We'll take the 3. Yeah, so those wounds come through. There is -1 to the hit rolls and wound rolls, but that's melee only for him. So his equipment then, Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. Just run through what he has. Imperium Sword. So re-rolling his charges, +1 strength, and attacks if he charges, was charged, or heroically intervenes. Pelt of the Beowulf here is the -1 to hit and to wound in close combat. And the extra warlord trait is Saga of the Wolfkin being added onto him. I think I may have said he had adamantine mantle as we went through the units, but he doesn't have that. So no 5+, feel no pain. But it's still tough enough. 7 wounds, isn't it, on this one? I think it's about 7 wounds. He's taken 3, but still wounds remaining. I could still get him though. We'll put a fusion pistol on the Troop Master next. 2s. Oh, missed. Okay, we'll go. These bikers can see through to him. There's no protecting unit. Okay, so we'll do that. 2d6 shots. It's a bit cowardly, but we'll make no apology here. 10 shots. Unit 2 can be useful enough with Haywire. 3s. 3 to wound. 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 3 So a good few have missed, but we're just hunting for those mortal wounds. 4s or more, and there it is. Ugh, right, okay. So like, he's gone, isn't it? It's gonna die. It's more. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mortal wounds. Okay. Does he explode? He does. Right, we'll calculate damage here. Murderfang not getting to fight in this game. Being picked off with Harlequin firepower. Yeah, model removed from play. Wound has gone on to him from the explosion. Bikers have taken a wound, and the Solitaire's taken a wound as well. We'll go across here. We'll offload our shots into the Reavers. Focused fire. D3 shots. 2 shots. 3s. 3s to wound. Yes, 1 comes through. -3.
-2 for
cover, yeah, 5+.
Nope.
Damage of D3. Got him. Alright, picked off a Reaver. And then we'll go for double shuriken. Cannon. Nice. 2 saves here at -3. So 2 saves of 5. No. And 2 saves of 2+.
Yeah.
Past them. Alright. 2 Reavers brought down. So good shooting from the Void Weaver. I think that's firepower done for the Harlequins. We were expecting trouble across here with the amount of nasty firepower that's been done. Oh, Aaron's pointing across here. Yes.
Not to stop
No.
but
a lot of guns from the Harlequins here. Concentrated close range firepower from the infantry inside vehicles and outside vehicles as well. Bikers have manoeuvred themselves into good positions, and then supporting firepower from the transport vehicles. So it's a good lineup of firepower here from the Harlequins. We'll let loose with the bikers here, hunting down the Dreadnought. Okay, so 4 of them in range of the Venerable Dreadnought. 1 of them is going to have to go into here. So we'll do that one first. 4 shots. 3s. 4s. Yeah, 1 makes it through at -1. So 4 up on the Reavers.
no.
Fouled, so wound taken. Front or back, doesn't really.
Doesn't really matter.
Okay. And then 4d6 shots into the Venerable Dreadnought. 18 shots. Haywire is painful. Yeah, Aaron's letting off a nervous puff here of smoke from the Dreadnought. May as well. So it's going to be 4s for hits. Yeah, look at that. Oh, 4s, no. Drop those. Just block 3 from coming through. Those 3 would have been 2 mortal wounds. So 4s is good. 6s is excellent. Okay, it's okay again, but it's not too deadly. So we're looking at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mortal wounds.
Okay. I'm playing Armour.
Armour of Contempt. So Aaron will try and block those first of all, and then there's a couple of normal saves to make.
Okay. So 5s please.
Block 3.
So he has 2 wounds left, and then.
You can run your 6+ Feel No Pain whilst we're at it here on 4. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so take those 4 wounds, and then you've got 2 normal saves at AP -1. Foul 1, 6+ to ignores.
Okay, so there's 1 wound left.
Okay, 1 wound remains on the Venerable Dreadnought. I think I'll try and finish him off. So I'll use the Void Weaver to try and hit him here. We'll fire everything that we have. So see if the Lance will do it first of all. It doesn't hit because smoke still runs.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then we'll go Shuriken Cannon. 4s. Block 2 though with smoke. 5s to wound. 1 comes through. 6. So AP -3. Blizzard Shield.
No.
No. Come on, can't come on. Reroll. Can. Used it earlier.
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah. So that's got through. Does he explode? Another exploding Dreadnought. Oh! So Aaron can dish out a few mortal wounds here. Ouch. Yeah, just talking about the game here. The clowns are back in town here. The situation with the league, Harlequins still have some games to play. I think they've lost. They lost against your Death Guard, was it? They lost against someone. They were beaten. Yeah, so Harlequins, it's not plain sailing for them as far as the league's concerned, but they seem to be coping quite well in this game. Their counter-attack seems to be working very well indeed, but they're especially dangerous when they can concentrate firepower very quickly and close combat as well. And the bikers working hard in this game, sort of being destroyed early on. They're contributing nicely to the fight. Firepower is complete, but it's been pretty deadly from the Harlequins here. We've gone to charges. So some charges timed to go off. Going after the Wolf Lord is the main focus, and there's some Thunderwolf cavalry on this flank to deal with as well. Okay, charges have gone ahead. All of them successful here. So bikers going in against the Reavers across here. The troop went in first, 3 inches, shifted in that direction, then swung the troop master around, jumped the solitaire, moved the solitaire around to here as well, just to get our characters protected from any incoming firepower. And then across here, bikers swooping in on the Thunderwolf cavalry here. So Harlequin units now ganging up on Space Wolf isolated units here. So we'll pick our first combat, bearing in mind that Aaron can interrupt play after we fight with our first unit. Yes, the idea with combats for us here was to put the bikers into close combat. They could stand up for themselves if Aaron does interrupt. So we'll leave the bikers, and we'll leave the bikers across here. It's a case of picking which unit. I'm going to go with the Troop Master first of all. So 5 attacks base, then using the Twilight Fang relic, get an extra 2 attacks because it's turn 2. Gonna need 2s to hit. No, I'm not. Oh, this is not good at all. It's not 2s to hit, it's 3s because it's -1 to hit him because of the pelt of Beowulf, I think it's called. Relic, so that's missed as well. This is dreadful. Going to get a bit of a fight here with him. I think he's going to survive. So I'm going to try and wound him. He's -1 to the wound rolls. Played Malicious Frenzy for 2 CP to give me +1 to the wound rolls. So I'm back up to 4s to wound, which has failed. And then we'll try again. Just the ones come through. -3. Aaron will take a 4+ invuln save. No. 2 damage. Or you could command reroll for Patronic. It's Bobalong Boy. He always gets the result that you need.
He does?
He does. Blocked. No damage taken. Aaron, at a guess, is going to interrupt play. Yes, the 2 CP being used. Now pick a target. So you've got Solitaire on a wound, 3 up invuln save, about to strike. You've got the Troop Master who's granting reroll wounds to all of these units, but who has already attacked. Or you've got this troop with about 25 attacks. Tough choice. Or you can fling the hammer and strike multiple targets. We'll have a look, see what abilities he has, how many attacks and so on this Thunderwolf cavalryman has. Yeah, it's a tough choice. The Troop Master's attempting target. If Aaron can take him out, he's already attacked, but if Aaron can take him out, he will not be granting the reroll wounds to the other units that are ready to fight. So that's what Aaron's going to go for. All 6 attacks. So base of 4. +1 because Aaron was charged, been Space Marines, and then the other ones come from Imperium Sword. Yeah, it's another attack for that. Then the Wolf attacks, the mount itself is going to put its attacks into the regular troop.
Okay, so this is
3s. Yeah, okay. And then 2s for wounds. You want all these to succeed.
right. Have I used a CP?
Okay, so CP used up, just 2 have made it through. I'm going to go Patronic, it's quite important this one. Will Wright for the first one, and Tyler Summers for the second. So Tyler Summers says no, and Will Wright, come on! Is anyone a friend of the clowns? That's 6 damage, he's going to die, I'm going to have to command reroll. Will Wright. No! Blast. Troop Master's dead. That's the end of him. Okay, so character slain, well done. And then the Wolf attacks. All hit.
All hit. These are strength 5.
3s to wound.
Does the Imperium Sword might affect them?
Yeah, right, okay, yeah, Aaron's saying Imperium Sword +1 strength, so we're going to say yes. So 2s to wound.
2s to wound.
That helps.
-2.
4 up invuln save. Oh, come on, 2. Okay, well, we'll lose 2. Well, all in all, that's not bad at all. No, that's good fighting. Okay, so we can leave that one. It doesn't really matter where we go to next. So yes, it does. No, it doesn't, because I'm chargers. That's it. No, I'm free to attack with all my chargers. We'll carry on with this. We'll keep this one running. So, troop then. Yes, they're based of 4 attacks. Frozen Stars. Extra attack each on the charge. 15 attacks. Looking for 3s. No. We're looking for 4s, because it's -1 to hit him. It's not helped at all. There's no 3s in there. Then force to wound, because the caress is +2 strength, so strength 5, toughness 5, force to wound, -1 to wound him because of his pelt. 1. Ooh, okay. -2.
Yeah. So 4 by the way.
Wound taken. Okay, so 1 wound removed, but he's still alive. It's down to the blitzing solitaire now. 2s. No, 3s. Yeah. And that's helped. Look, it stopped a number of 3 of the hits from coming through. It's quite useful, that ability. Keeping him alive. See if it works. Going to try and wound you now. We're using the Harlequin's Kiss. 5s to wound. 6s to wound. Nice. Blocked that one. Just the 1 comes through. He could stay alive here. Invuln save. This is very important. Patronic.
Yeah.
Quick, grab a Patreon. Justin Burton. Oh. D3 mortal wounds. Getting a bit cross. Raycross. Oh, 1. Nothing I can do. Oh, the wounds are trickling in now. Well, that's it. Wounds have stopped.
Yep.
He survived. Well done. Epic saga. That's campfire story stuff there. Very, very good. Surviving against all those clowns. Smacking a troop master in the face.
Yep.
The dog rending 2 of the clowns. And then surviving probing attacks from the solitaire. It's very, very good. Right, epic stuff taking place in the middle of the board. He will not die, that Fundorf Lord. So, well done. Next, we'll go to Frozen Star Bikers here. So, 4 attacks each on the charge. We'll go the smaller squad first. 3s. Okay. Force to wound, toughness 5.
Yep.
With strength 5. Just the 2. -2. So 4 ups. Double 6 for the Emperor. Very good. And then 12 attacks. Struggling here in close combat. Okay, so terrible. Oh, look, there's a hit and a hit. Still not that great, though. And then we're looking for 5s to force to wound. 3. You're going to survive here. We're not going to wipe the squad out, that's for sure. Here come 4+ invuln saves. No, alright, so we'll be a model slain and 2 wounds on another. Okay, cross hit, bikers, piling move made. Should also mention piling move and consolidations done across here surrounding the lone cavalryman. If your Harlequin's a bit frustrated they haven't taken these targets out entirely, we'll go across here, 4 attacks each. Looking for 3s. This is better. 3s to wound this time, strength 5, toughness 4. Ah, they're in trouble. Reavers are in trouble. 11 saves at -2. It's 2 damage a time. Big trouble.
So 5s.
5s, yeah. Gone. Reavers destroyed. Well, they fulfilled their mission, deploy scramblers, but they've been removed here very quickly. Yeah, that's all right. We're just checking that secondary, the wording of it, whether it's completed here, because Aaron's been wiped out, but it's finished at the end of his turn, so he managed to do it. So scramblers went off,
yep.
But unit destroyed, so I'll remove them from play. Okay. So, going to dish this up here. It's going to cost me last CP. 3 CP here for this one. But I just think it's worth... I would... Yeah, I'm going to kill him. We're going to use the troop. So, 15 attacks here. It's not guaranteed we're going to do this, but there's one wound to try and get off here. If you survive, the saga's going to be, it's going to move into the realm of legendary here. So, suggestions for a name for him. We've asked before, but I don't think we've settled on a name here for this chap. -1 to hit rolls, looking for 4s. It's not really helped. No, okay. And then
5s.
5s, yes, because we're strength 5. 5s to win. This is the roll. Yeah, we should have him. 3 successes, 4 pluses, 1 at a time. Aaron could go Super Patreon. Do 1 at a time, and then we know if you're wasting your time or not. So this is Longbow BB for the Emperor. Yes. Luke Schwengel. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Patreons. Marcus Anthony. Oh, he's done it.
Excellent.
Throne of Terror. That was good. Well done. Solid as a rock. He has survived. I don't know what to say. Wow. Okay. Very, very good. Just going to grab a few things here. I think he deserves it. Bless you. Bless you. Well done. Well done. The Emperor shines upon this noble warrior, right in the heart of the battle as well, in the centre of the battlefield. All of his comrades slain, with 1 wound left, refuses to die. That is Space Marines at their best. So, impressive stuff. It's not over yet, though. There's fighting across here. The lone cavalry wolf sergeant fighting against the bikers. So you've got a unit of 3 to fight against if you want, or the unit of 2.
I'll fight against the 3 because you go for wind.
Go over wound, yeah, good idea.
Okay. So, 3s.
3s for hits. Oh, this is with the power axe here. 3s to wound.
Yeah, strength 6.
Nice.
Yep, minus 2.
4 up in 1 save. No, 1 wound taken. And then the dog.
Dog. Okay.
2 hits.
1
The wound comes through. Failed. That's the biker slain. Yeah, just resolved a bit extra off camera. There was another wound that came through. Aaron's hitting on 2s for being Space Wolves. So that's that resolved. End of turn. Yeah, Harlequins have done damage, though. They haven't quite finished off some of these targets, but they've delivered a hammer blow for sure. They've eradicated the Reavers across here. They've decimated the centre of the table, apart from this lone Wolf Lord holding his own here, but barely. Just 1 wound left on him. And then the Thunderwolf Cavalry still alive, but just 1 model left. We'll calculate points, give you a summary of the current situation. Yeah, okay, points picked up then for Harlequins, not too bad. Engage on all fronts again. We've got the 5 points for our primaries. 1 assassinate picked up, that was for destroying Murderfang, 3 points for that. Grind them down, success again. So 3 points picked up for that. That gives us 18. Aaron's off the mark though, he's picked up 3 points this turn for destroying the Troop Master, slain a character there. So points been picked up for assassinate. The mark's end of the turn, 18 points to 3. Harlequins are ahead. Damage-wise ahead, and tactically they're spread nicely across the board, and what they have to their advantage is speed. They still have these mobile units here. Units like these bikers, they can pull back and charge. The flexibility is pretty good for Harlequins, so pretty good. That's about as good as it gets as far as mobility is concerned. All right, we'll go on to turn 3 next for the Space Wolves. The middle stage of the game, I don't know if he can be rescued. He's just going to have to fight on. Or Aaron may well try and put him back. We'll see what he decides to do. There is a larger group of infantry around that side of the board as they press on towards objective markers. And there's a base of firepower available as well. And remember, there's Reavers there inside that building also. We'll go on to Space Wolves turn 3 next. Is their assault doctrine that becomes active, so more potent in close combat. Okay, so turn 3 for the Space Wolves. We'll go around the other side of the board in just a moment. So you're remaining in close combat here. May as well. Okay, so then across here, locked in combat with him. Not coming out of the building here with the Reavers, they're just doing their job, and that's to go for deploy scramblers. Aaron's completed that secondary, and so 10 points picked up for the Space Wolves for that. Then 5 points picked up for primaries for the control of 2 objectives at the start of the turn. So then round here, beyond holding on to this objective, these 2 long fang units, happy to hold where they are, more firepower support available from them. Advanced move made here, grabbing this objective, then moving across here, regular move.
Yep.
A potential charge across here as well, so that's movement done. Now Aaron controls this objective, just with the special rules for this mission, you can take an objective, move off of it, and it'll still count as yours, even though you have no units within range. So, movement done. There's still plenty of infantry units left. There's 2 full squads of Blood Claws across there. 2 Long Fang units alive also. We'll go on to Psychic Phase next.
Yep.
Alright, Psychic Phase then.
We'll go for Smite.
Yeah, here comes Smite.
Nope.
Yeah. And he can...
I'll go for Living Lightning.
Okay.
That doesn't go off either.
Okay. Not a good...
Psychic Phase.
End of Psychic Phase. Shooting Phase next. Okay, beyond the fell-handed, double laser cannon shot's going to go across here. 2 hits, yes. A wound. Let Aaron think about whether he wants to go for the command reroll. I have no CP. Aaron has 1. Aaron has 4. He's going to use 1. My Warlord's on the table, trying to snatch that. We don't. And Aaron doesn't wound. We'll then try and block on a 4+, which we do.
Okay.
Oh, it's okay. Long Fang, firepower support available.
Actually, I might shoot that across.
This is the problem here. It's lots of targets now to try and shoot at.
I'm going to shoot the 2 crack missiles into the Void Weaver.
Cross it.
Yeah.
He's going to soften the target up here.
1 hit.
1 hit comes through, and a wound comes through. 4+. No. Oh no, don't even have a choice, do I? I don't have any CP. Dylan Moore.
Rolls a 1.
Oh. Okay. So 1 wound caused.
Slightly soft.
Yeah, trying to strip some wounds away to make it easier for the Blood Claws.
Okay.
So 6 shots. Double. This is heavy bolters, or regular bolters. Sorry. Need 4s.
Okay. It's 4 hits and 1 wound.
Okay. Saved. Okay. Okay. So firepower from across here. It's just the Typhoon missile launcher. It's going into this one.
Yep.
Double 6 plum hits coming through. 2 wounds would be great.
Nope, just the 1.
So 1 comes through. 4+. This will drive you mad if you block this one. No, it makes it through. D6 damage. Patron's all used up. Gets a 5 though. Well done. Almost destroying the target. Okay, 1 wound left on him.
Okay. May as well put some pistol shots into this.
Yeah, some pistol shots across here.
6. Needing 4s.
Yeah.
And 1.
1 wound comes through. Saved. Okay, so shooting phase finished. There's a charge. It's across here. Something like a 5 or 6. Yeah, 5-inch charge. Oh, please, come on.
You're supposed to be good at this.
They're struggling with their charges here.
Yeah.
There you go, 10. In they go. Just need a bit of encouragement.
Okay.
Maybe there's something in the lore. They're a bit nervous about clowns. It could be like a phobia that they've inherited in their genome. There's some people like that, you know, they just get like toddlers and things.
Are you like the specials to toddlers?
Okay. Well, they do. They throw tantrums. They've messy hairdos. Right, okay. So there could be something in the lore. If anyone knows, leave it in the comment section. If there is something in the storyline where Space Wolves don't get on, or have some kind of phobia or reservations about Harlequins. Well, who doesn't? I mean, they are a strange bunch, for sure. So Aaron can strike first with this unit. He can make a piling move. Tons of attacks here. Loads of attacks. We're on Assault Doctors. 6s are going to pop extra hits. Base of... We're looking at base of 1 or 2 attacks.
Base of 1 for the regular Blood Claws, +1 for Space Marines on the charge, +1 for Berserk charge, +1 for Chainsword.
Yeah.
4 attacks.
4 attacks base with 6s popping extra. Hits, and then +1 to the hit rolls as well. Yeah, do chainswords first of all. Regular attacks, tons and tons of attacks coming through.
2s.
Needing 2s, yeah, there's no minuses here.
Okay.
Those dice that have been removed, 1 can be added back in for the 6. Oh no, there's 3 6s in there.
Okay.
So this is it with the Space Wolves. Once they're in, this is their forte. 5s to wound. Tons. Whoa, loads and loads and loads.
Okay.
If -2, but it's not going to make any difference here.
9.
9. 4 ups. Oh, we die. I think. Yes, we're gone. And do we explode? We don't. Okay, but target destroyed. So Aaron's happy enough for them to sit where they are, but they've destroyed their target quite comfortably there, and that was without using the Thunderhammer.
Yep.
Next, so it's a chance for us to fight. Okay, so we're going to pick a combat. I guess we've got to go across here and try and pick off the last wound. We'll go with the Solitaire first of all. So we don't get Blitz that only lasts for our turns. We're just going to go back to our regular 8 attacks. Needing 3s, not 2s, because of Aaron's ability. Okay. 6s to wound. Ah, no, maybe I chose the wrong option here. 1. 1's enough. AP -1. 3 up. No pressure. We sense the result. Oh, it's a 4. Well done. Passed. He survives. Surely now he must swing and try and take out the troop to survive. Okay.
So he still counts as having charge because of his warlord trait.
Great.
So, and he gets D3.
D3 extra. Yes.
So he's getting
2. So 4 base plus 2.
Yeah, so he's on 6.
6 attacks. Nice.
No, he's 7. Yeah, he's 7 because he gets another one for his Imperium Sword warlord trait.
Okay. Yeah, Imperium Sword, only get that if he charges whilst charged to perform Strike Intervention. So 6 attacks.
But then his Wolfkin counts him as having charged
Oh, cool.
all the time, so
Oh.
he does get it.
Yeah, well, take it then. Wow, good combo. 7 attacks then. I mean 3s. Oh, 666. What does that mean?
That means 3 additional hits.
He's back to his old self. He used to be really good in the old codex. He's now good in the new codex.
Okay, this would be 2.
2s to wound.
Yeah.
Wow, that's 7.
7.
He should have been dead a long time ago, but now he's acting like he's in the prime of life here. So this is all went into the troop.
Yeah.
4 up in 1 saves. He's going to get them. Or not. 1 survives. We'll keep that one. One looks like he's stroking the dog with his caress. There you go. He'll survive.
Oh, the dog.
Oh, reminded Aaron of the dog.
2s.
Oh, the 6 pops an extra hit.
It does.
3s to wound.
Okay.
Ah, 2 wounds.
3 actually.
Wow. Doesn't matter. We'll try and dodge. Oh, I got him. He went to stroke the dog and he got eaten by the dog. Don't know what a clown tastes like, but okay. Just the Solitaire left. The combat still continues. So we'll pick a combat here. We'll go across to this one. We'll go for the closest unit just here. So 6 attacks. Needing 3s. 4s. Just the 1. Strength 5, toughness 5. 4 up in VOD save. No. That's going to kill him.
That's going to kill him, okay.
CP?
Yep.
Okay. Half a chance. Just about he lives. Right now, Aaron can strike.
Okay, so he's getting 3 base plus nothing.
No, just ongoing. Okay. 6s would be good though.
Yep, so 2s. All hit anyway. So one of those missed.
One of those missed, yes, because only 2s to hit, or +1 to hit rolls when you charge.
Yeah. Okay. 1 wound.
1 wound. 4 up. Passed, and the dog. Nice.
Hit.
Very good.
-2 doesn't matter.
Yeah, 4 ups. Oh, model slain. Nice. Okay, so that's him gone. I'm just gonna roll that wound over onto him. Okay, another biker gone. And that's it.
Yep.
Fight back with the one model. All hit. 2 wounds. This should do it. 2 4-ups. Got him. Alright, so Fundorf Cavalryman slain. Okay, done. Consolidation move made with the biker. So that is combats resolved across the board. Yes. Not too bad from the Space Wolves. They caused some damage this turn. Still a bit out of shape here. Harlequins, obviously, with the speed still to their advantage, but still refusing to die here and dishing out tons of damage. So, troop wiped out. It's now destroyed by him. So, good work from the Thunderwolf Lord here. Turn comes to an end. We'll see what points have been picked up here on turn 3 for the Space Wolves. Yeah, so with Deploy Scramblers, Aaron's got himself ahead here, 21 points to 18. 3 points picked up for Warrior Pride, 10 points for Deploy Scramblers, the 5 points for Primaries, and then 3 points for the previous Assassinates. 21 points to 18. Space Wolves take the lead, but the Harlequins have a turn in hand. We'll go on to their third turn next. We could see a second wave here of attacking from the Harlequins. We'll go on to this third turn coming up now. Yeah, can't catch them. That's right. We're talking about the Space Wolves here. They've got the striking potential, but Harlequins are continuing to dart around the table here at speed. Bikers, you can see they've relocated. Advanced move made, guaranteed 6-inch move. They were here. They've now moved across. And they can still shoot and still charge as well. So just saying how quick and flexible the Harlequins can be. So this mission suits in the Harlequins very well, as you can leave objectives and still count as holding them. We know this area is clear, so we're abandoning the objectives and starting to close in with our units. So bikers moved across, solitaires disengaged and tucked behind the barrels or containers here. These transport vehicles moving up along with the solitaire and the Shadow Seer. Then across here, I'm going to try and flush out the Reavers inside the ruin. Void Weavers moved across, but staying in this table quarter. Across here, troop still inside the Star Weavers moved on top. Across here, troops disembarked. Star Weavers moved across, disembarking here. This is a unit with the Harlequins' Kisses, and in amongst them is the Troop Master with the Harlequins' Kiss as well. So that's movement done. Psychic Phase. The idea is quite simple, but cruel. It's just to smite him off the board. Yeah, okay. Out of range for Aaron to try and block. Regular smite. Goes off. Nothing you can do. Unless there's a stratagem to ignore mortal wounds, whether it's worth it. It's a mortal wound. You could stop it. I've got another power to come after that. No, he's gone. So in the end, it was just a simple smite. They got rid of him. Okay. And yeah, I think that's it. Psychic Phase finished. We'll go on to Shooting Phase next. And again, lots of firepower for the Harlequins available once more. 5 fusion pistols. Ouch. Need 3s. Need 2s. Just take them off pretty much, unless you want to tank it on.
Go on, tank it.
Okay, first one. Blocked. Blocked. Made it through. Ah. Command reroll. You could command reroll. It's such a tricky situation here. Whether it's worth using that to hold. Bit of a hero. He deserves it.
No.
Just going to leave it. Okay. The damage is double 6. Right, okay. Certainly pulverised. Is that 3 shots came in?
Actually, hang on. I couldn't have done that.
Because you had a wound on another model?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, he would have
Died.
And
Well, you've tanked 2. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
The first 2 dice rolls. Okay, so he's alive.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair enough. No, that model had to go. We knew you'd die.
Yeah.
Then Aaron made 2 rolls. We'll take the first 2 results, which was the 5 and the 6. So Storm Shield holds. Well done. Fusion Pistol now coming from the Troop Master. Hits, wounds, And are you going to tank it on him?
Yes.
Got him. And a 6 and 5. He's definitely dead. All right. Okay, right. So finally, the Terminator removed from that squad. A couple of pistol shots here. There's 6 troop inside here. 2 of them with the regular pistols, range 12. So wounds come through here against the Blood Claws unit. We'll put some firepower into. Yeah, we'll fire upstairs. I'm going to try and flush out Marines from upstairs. So we're going to direct our firepower across against them. No, we won't. We'll fire across here instead. We're going to go for that Blood Claws unit over on that side. So I'll put some shots into them. Starweaver's here. So looking for 3s. And 3s to wound. So 2 wounds come through.
Sorry.
Yeah, 2 wounds across there. Yeah. I think they get 2s because of cover. You can take it on models that are within the protective range of the rune.
Well, no, because he's not.
He's not, so he's gone. Yeah, okay, so model slain. And then we'll repeat. 3s. 3s. Yeah, 2 saves of 2+.
Okay.
For cover, and then 1 save at -3. So 5 up.
5 up, past that.
Blocked, well done. Going to fire the whale shot into that fresh squad of 6. Just need 1 hit. Gets the hit. Counts as 3 hits. Now to wound. 2 wounds come through. I'm going to command reroll this one. With my last command reroll. It's Paul Cook. Got it. Right, -3 here.
I'm going to tank them.
On the Terminator. Passed on his invuln save. Failed. And then -3 on the next model. Failed. Okay, so damage 3 each time. So Terminator slain and a model slain.
Okay.
2 models slain, 2d3 mortal wounds. 4 mortal wounds come through on top of that as well. So 2 more models gone. Good shooting from Red John. Nasty stuff from him. That was actually really harsh. God, good combination there. Red John picking out 4 Space Marine models. So transport vehicles, these 2. I'll go. No. We'll see. We'll check the bikers here. Line of sight and range. So bikers here. Just this one. The ones that have line of sight are mostly out of range. These 2 have line of sight but out of range. This one's in range. He's going to go across against Bjorn. The other 4 going to go upstairs into the long fangs here. So 4d6 shots into them. 17 shots. Needing 3s. Now they're going to get cover, which will help. Just looking for 3s here. No, I beg your pardon. We're looking for 4s because we advanced. It's only made the difference on 1 dice. And then 4s to wound, which is just the 3. -1 +1, so 3 ups. 2 fouls. It's going to be a dead Marine. Then into Bjorn. 6 shots. Uh-oh. 3s to hit him. This is good. 4s is good. Yeah, there's a double 6. So 2 saves at -1. First of all.
Okay.
Past them. A mortal wound plus another 3. So 4 mortal wounds taken.
I think I'll use my CP on Armour of Contempt.
Yeah, Armour Contemptive. 5+ is to ignore. No. Then Bjorn has something built in.
It's Legendary Tenacity.
4 ups. It's 5s.
Okay, so I'm going to mix one of those 3 more.
3 mortal wounds taken. Guess the same question as last time.
Yeah.
Does he get to partake in both? We're playing that he does. If you know better, then leave it in the comments section below. Okay, so Bjorn's been picked on now. Just this continuous firepower. It's gone on for the whole game, but Harlequin's keeping up the rate of firepower here. So across they're going to put a lance shot into Bjorn. The rest of the attacks are going to go upstairs. So 6 shots going up here, the double shuriken cannons. 3s to wound. 1 wound comes through. 2 up. Wound taken.
Kills a Marine.
Kills a Marine, okay. And then a lance shot. Misses. Crosshair, 6 shots upstairs. And a wound. 2 up. Passed. Okay, so that's firepower resolved across here. We've got bikers now. Can try and flush out the reavers. So lone biker first of all. 4 shots. 2 hits. 2 wounds. -1, +1 for cover. 3 ups. 1 wound taken. And then 2d6 shots for the other unit. 11. God, do get some random results like that. 3s. 4s. It's a good result. 5 come through. -1, +1, so 3 ups. Okay.
Kills a marine then.
Kills a marine. Here we'll put all of our shots into Bjorn. So a lance shot. Knew it was going to be a 2. And then 6 shots. Then 3s. All of them. 5s. 2 6s. So 1 save of regular.
Okay.
Passed, and then 2 saves at -3.
Okay.
Blocked 1. Okay. And then 5+ to ignore. No, wound taken. Okay, so dropping down to 6. Bjorn still very much alive here, taking some damage. Shooting phase finished. Again, just that grinding process from the Harlequins. Good work from them. We'll go on to charges next. So just charges taking place on both of the flanks. So bikers going into the building through the back door. And then across here, Troop Master and Troop have gone in against the Blood Claws. So I reckon there's no interrupt play, so we'll get the chargers to fight first here. Right, okay. 25 kisses for the Space Wolves here. 3s for hits. It all starts to average out this number of attacks, so those are the ones that have come through. 4s to wound. +1 strength for the kiss. The problem for these Marines is that it's damage D3. So there's those so far. Here comes the Troop Master helping out, which he has 3 more. So we're looking at 11. 11 saves at -1, 11 saves at 4+. Okay.
Field 5.
5, okay. So it's not guaranteed to wipe them out. We'll roll up and see what we get. So we'll take those away. So the first model is 2 wounds, he's gone. Next model, a wound, which means it'll take another wound to kill him. Next model, 2 wounds. And then the next one, a wound.
Okay, that's right, because there was one wound.
Cancels that out, right, okay. So clear, 1 Marine left, and it's down to the Troop Master now. So 5 attacks base for him. Yeah, Segrex Rose, it's damage 3 against infantry. So 5 attacks base. Frozen Stars on the charge, another attack. And then 4s. Rerollable. Ugh. 4. -1. Okay, so 6 wounds in total. So that's the end of him. Alright, so combat's resolved on this flank. So I'll do the large unit bikers first. That's 2 of them. Then 3s. Just going into the reavers here. 3s to wound at strength 5. 2 make it through. 2 at -2. 5 ups. No. That could be it. Yeah, 2 damage at a time.
Yeah.
That's the wipeout. Okay, so reavers gone. Okay, so turns finished here. Reavers cleared out of this building. Just talking about the game, I reckon it's pretty much concluded here. Harlequins looking very strong. Most of their force still alive. Still with units yet to strike. So I reckon we're going to call it at this point. Harlequins are going to have victory. So situation really, Space Wolves have been cleared from all across the table here. There's Bjorn holding on to objective, taking damage. There's a few Long Fangs left.
There's
3 models. Yeah, this unit here, Falbenraus, there's a lone model left there, and then a lone Terminator and a lone model left upstairs. There's virtually nothing left across there. The Harlequins will probably finish them off next turn. Then over on this side, there's virtually a full squad of Blood Claws.
Yeah, I've lost one.
Lost one, so looking in good condition, but they're kind of isolated across there. There's a fresh troop here. There's also a fresh troop available upstairs, poised and ready to swoop in as well. Plus, bikers are going to be able to go across there, so the game's pretty much concluded here. So what we'll do is we'll get a final score. We'll give you the points at this stage as it stands right now at the end of turn 3, and then we'll forecast ahead of what the Harlequins would have got if the game had have continued. Yeah, it's a current scoreline. Harlequins it's obviously back in the lead again. 37 points picked up here. So 3 points coming in for engaging all fronts. This lone biker gets us over in that table quarter. This model here and this table quarter obviously hold this one, and we've got models over in that quarter as well, so 3 points for that. Grind them down picked up 3 points for that, and Assassinate, we destroyed the Thunderwolf Lord here in the middle, so another 3 points picked up for that. So 37 points to 21. We'll then talk about what points the Harlequins would have picked up on turns 4 and 5. Yeah, so just keep track of the score here. At the start of Aaron's turn 4, he would have got 10 points actually for the control of those two objectives, and there's one across here that he's not on, but no one else has claimed it, so he captured it previously. So 10 points picked up for primaries. Then so that's 15 in total. Deploy Scramblers, that was completed. That was a success in this game, so 10 points picked up for that. No more Warrior Pride, no more Assassinates, so 31 points, the final score for the Space Wolves. The Harlequins, they said they would have maxed out on primaries with the next 2 turns to come. Engaging all fronts, another 3 points per turn for that, so finishing on 13. Assassinate, you reckon, would have quite comfortably got through to those 2 characters to pick up the max for that of 12 and grind them down. Again, maxing out with that to 15. So it's a high score for the Harlequins, 85 points to them. So a clear victory to them in this game. Speed, firepower, and just hitting at the right time, because there was a point in the game where Aaron had multiple charges lined up, but none of them happened. And then so losing that initiative, Harlequins then struck back much more reliably, and so that really helped tip the game in their favour. And just the ability to relocate quickly, bring in that concentrated firepower, also concentrated close combat at the right point, at the right time. So it's that kind of flexibility that's helped the Harlequins out in this game. So that's the battle. Xenos have prevailed here against the Imperium. We'll talk about units of the game next for both sides. Alright, so units of the game for both sides. I think it was obvious. That's the Bloodstain, where he died. It's in the middle. So the Wolf Lord and Thunderwolf mount. Excellent display from him. Very, very solid in this game. So that's the unit of the game for the Space Wolves. And again, leave your names and suggestions for him. Then for the Harlequins, I have to say the bikers worked hard in this game. A good show from them, good firepower, good in close combat. They survived and proved to be very useful, just working away on both flanks. The troop squads charging in, effective enough. I'm going to give it to Red John. Just the Death Jester here, 50 points. Shooting, pretty effective. Brought down a number of models. More than redeemed his points at long range, kept himself safe and sniped away, proven to be quite useful during the battle. So that's units of the game for both sides. I'll call out the patrons at silver level. So that's Darren Gardner, Denny Wright, it's Peter Goodall, TC and Zachary Lee. So big thanks to them for their support at silver level. You can check out all the names of those supporting on the Patreon page in the end credits of the video. But that is the game. Keep a lookout for more battle reports on the channel. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.